With being the only senior, I was the most experienced person. So like when adversity came, I felt like everyone looked at me because they didn't know what to do. So my goal was just to set a good example for them so like they know what to do.
Hi, I'm Lily Heath and I'm number 5. I think Kristen pulled in like leadership and like understanding like we have to step up in times where it's like even though we're scared, like most of the time we look up to her, but understanding like we do have a job to do at the end of the day, and like understanding that we're all in this together. And so like looking up to her, it's like it was easier to be better in that sense, and like I felt like less nervous about a game because I knew that we all had each other's back.
Oh, Kristen leaving, man, that is hard for our team, but someone I know will fill those shoes. On defense, she guarded the best player. She also like slithered her way through on offense against like 3 people. So we're definitely gonna miss that and her energy and her chest bumping BK or like hitting somebody on the back after they finish. We're gonna miss that. But she brought all that to us. She's been here for 4 years and had a different coach her senior year, and she brought something different. And so I challenged her to be a leader and do what she could, and she did. I wish I had her 1 more year.
I think one of my favorite moments with Kristen was like whenever it was like always a partner thing or like a challenge, we always would pick each other, and either it was like a passing drill or wing finishes, you know, like just always having that sort of like connection as a teammate.
My favorite piece of advice Coach Jackson has given me was the next play mentality, because before this season, I feel like I would always be stuck up like on the play I messed up on, and she would just constantly tell me to move on, because that play doesn't matter. And I just need to have confidence in myself and just get the ball back and play with confidence.
Kristen is goofy, so she definitely left that impact. I would call her the TikTok queen. She always got a little TikTok dance for us to be doing. Just her, she knew how to like hang out with everybody, but also like give herself like some boundaries and be like, no, I don't want to be bothered, which I loved about Kristen. That was my favorite part. She was like, I'm gonna do my part, but I'm overstimulated and I gotta go. Like, y'all are doing too much. And I love that about her.
My favorite part of the season was the team bonding experience, because I get to hang out with every single one of the girls and just like get to learn them more off the court and just build that relationship and bond with them.
One thing about this team, they're young, but they're mighty. They got a lot of energy. They performed the best they could every game. They gave it all they could, and they were really coachable. And seeing them grow to be like this team that has each other's back each and every day is just amazing.
I think always like having a mindset like of nobody cares. Like no one cares that you made a mistake in practice or in a game. Like whatever you did, it's like it's building up to this moment. Like whatever happens, happens, but you have to trust in like, you know, what you worked for and practiced for, and understanding that that's preparation brings confidence. So whatever you do in a game or practice, you have to know that 110% I'm going to do this. I'm going to do it right.
My favorite memory was probably during the Rock Hill game. We were playing against Rock Hill and they had a really good team, and we know that they were going to doubt us from the beginning, so we came out and went 12-0 against them, and then their coach called a timeout, and then I just felt like we were all hype and just like really happy for each other, and that was definitely just one of my favorite experiences with this team.
Kristen, I just wanted to say that I loved playing with you this season, even though we weren't on the same team, but you're such a great impact to the Prosper basketball community, and we're just such a light. Thank you, Kristen.
Kristen, thank you for the memories of this year and this season, and I hope that you have the best season next year. Hopefully not too much fun, but you know, always like being the dog that you are and being like doing your little slides and stuff. So I just hope that you would just have the best season next year and become the dog that you are.
Kristen, you are my dog. I love you so much. Your growth has been amazing. To the girl, when I first got here, you would just look at me with that look. Everybody knows that look. You're kind of scary, to be honest. But after getting to know you and just being around you more and more, you are really cool. And you're funny, and you're goofy, and you're just you. And you're really nervous about stuff I'm like, why is she nervous about? But the growth that you have, please take that with you to your college. We are going to come see you, so you better be ready to ball out. And I want my shirt from your school. Like, what the heck, man? Anyways, I love you. You better keep your grades up. Stay away from people you don't need to hang out with, because I will drive down there. You can always come back to Prosper. Your name will be on every list and that we have for games, and you're our MVP, man. You're always gonna be our captain, our anchor, and I love you so much.
Something that this team has left with me was to always just stay confident in myself, even when things aren't going my way. So I'll definitely be bringing that to college with me when I play at UNC Dallas to play basketball and major in psychology. KT out.